Hello, this is Deborah James. I'm getting ready to do roleplay video number 2 for Human Sexuality Psych 5113, Section A. Please meet Keisha.
Hi.
Hi Keisha, what brings you to the office today?
I'm having some issues with sexual addiction.
What kind of addiction? What exactly?
Well, I am married, and there's been times when I've been able to control it. There's been times where I can't control it, but usually during my work day or 8-hour work day, there are times when I will leave work for sexual purposes.
And how long have you been doing this?
It's been going on for about 4 years.
Is your husband aware of the behavior that you're doing?
No, not to the extent that it is.
At this point, are you seeking to stop? What do you want different?
I would like to get it under control. I'm not sure if I want it to stop, but I do want some control.
Okay, what do you mean by control?
I would like to maybe be able to work without having to leave and possibly be able to be faithful for once in our marriage.
So you want to be faithful in your marriage, and you also want to continue to act out sexually. You want them both in a manner. Tell me how you see that working. How would that work?
I guess I kind of want my cake and eat it too.
Okay.
I would enjoy it if it was able to just be cut down to just my husband.
Okay. So you want it to be just with your husband. Are you willing to bring him so we can openly discuss what's going on with you and let him know that you've been acting out sexually? Is that an option?
It could be an option. I don't know how he would react, but I'm open to fixing it.
Okay. How long have you been married?
5 years.
5 years. So did this happen before the marriage, during the marriage, after the marriage? Sort of give me a little history of when this started happening.
It got started before.
Okay.
And I think when I got with him, it kind of calmed down some to where I was able to kind of focus on him because everything was new. Okay. And then once we got kind of used to each other, it just went back to the way it was.
Okay. When you say we got used to each other, what does that mean?
I think I just got used to him. He was new at first, and then I got used to him.
Okay. So you act out of boredom in a relationship, maybe? Is it because you're bored? What is it like with your husband? Are you happy?
I think it's more impulsive. It can be boredom sometimes, and it can be impulse, just to do something.
Have you ever went to any type of treatment for this? Have you been to any groups? Have you been to another counselor? Have you done any work on this issue?
No.
And today it's making your life unmanageable, I hear you say. And you really want to get a handle on why you do it, or?
Well, I guess basically why, or where it comes from, and can it be stopped, or is it just not really even a problem?
I think it's a problem because you say it's a problem. If you want to be faithful to your husband, but yet it's interfering with your job, it's making your life unmanageable. So I think that, per your definition, is a problem. And I just want to know, are you willing to openly talk about it? Are you willing to work on a treatment plan and maybe include your husband so that he can support you and hold you accountable? So
do I have to stop doing it while I'm doing the treatment plan? I
think that would be healthy. If you would stop doing it, we'll look at techniques that we can use so that you can stop and curb the thought and maybe start journaling when it comes up on you. You have this urge to go. Maybe stop right then, get out of journal and write down what time of day it is, what's going on, so that we can maybe get to the root to what's triggering this behavior.
Well, what if I can't stop though? Would it be like against the treatment, or?
No, I will definitely work with you. We're going to be hopeful at this point, and we're going to say yes, she can stop because it's your desire to stop. We just have to give you some coping skills and some techniques that you're going to have to put into place so that we can curb the behavior.
Well, what if he decides on divorce?
This is something we have to talk about. Prior to bringing him in, we need to discuss what could happen. What's the possible worst? What's the possible best? What's the hopeful outcome? Because I don't know your husband at this point. Haven't talked with him. I don't know how his attitude would be towards this.
Probably bad.
Probably bad?
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll have to work on you getting the courage to change. I will tell him nothing. That's your life, and you'll be the one when it's time to tell him. You'll be the one to sit down and explain to him what's going on.
Okay.
But first, we have to get you educated with regards to the disorder. It's a disorder, sort of like an addiction. We have to get you aware of where it's coming from, what are the unmet needs that you have inside, which causes you to act outside of the marriage, and then we'll include your husband down the line, if you're okay with that.
I'm okay with that.
Alrighty, I'll see you next session.
Thank you.